Hello my beautiful Leos, this is a reading for you guys, obviously not predictions for the January since we are at the end of the month. However, I do believe it's important that we have a quick look at Fell That Way, and no coincidence it happened today with Moon Pluto opposition, bringing us some truth and clarity. I believe it's important we have a quick look at the energy of January, in the sense of we learn to listen what the spirit has to tell us, rather than us trying to force the spirit to tell us what we are interested in. I will then come up with monthlies, hopefully. I'm really busy, but I'm willing to do that for you, because I've seen people are needing guidance, and I can't do generals. They are just so annoying. I find them sometimes extremely confusing, rather than clarifying, when I'm being told you're going through separation, which is true. The energy is correct. They are picking up on the fact that there is separation going on, but that separation is not from the actual partner, is from somebody else in a different sense, like, you know, separation from the past, separation from an important karmic connection from the past, or God knows what other similar situations. So I thought, right, let's try and make it a bit clearer, a bit, if possible, more specific. So I'm going to do monthly starting with February, based on love and relationships, because people seem to need that more than anything, and I do understand, I relate very well to that. If I'm happy, I have peace in my heart, in my mind, I can get on with anything and everything. Whatever life throws at us, it'll be easier to deal with if we are happy within ourselves and with the person in our life. However, until then, let's have a quick look and see. First, we'll look at Leo sun sign, then I will differentiate. So as I said, I'm trying to make it as less general as possible. So we'll look Leo sun sign, Leo rising, Leo moon sign separately. The energy may be absolutely the same or just very similar. We shall see what comes up. We are here to listen and learn and take the guidance that we are granted, gracefully granted, and hope you will find it useful. Looking at Leos for 2018, they have a beautiful, and I'm very happy for that, as I have Leo rising, a beautiful influence from Jupiter, which could help them achieve major goals this year. However, they need to put in a lot of energy and a lot of self-discipline, a lot of hard work. So let's see if we are going to be able to do that, Leos, and let's see what January, now that we are nearly 1 month into the new year, has to advise us. We did get the Lord of Change already. I believe that is for all the Leos. We also get change in respect of emotions and heartache, and some deceitful secret actions that have happened, and we are moving towards victory. So whatever has been going on in our life that hasn't been brought to the surface, made us feel unhappy, caused us heartache, is going to move into the direction of victory. However, we have to be careful, because we might have to deal with structured organizations, or we might have to be structured and organized ourselves in order to overcome the burden. I believe this is for all the Leos, but I will ask definitely for Leo sun signs. I can tell you that because I know quite a few, and it does apply. Let's see for Leo rising. Leo rising, fast movement and swift communication about gatherings, getting together with people we are connected to, on a spiritual level, getting into crowds, groups, people who can support us spiritually and in our quest for personal development, also with people who vibrate at the same frequency as us. So practically your vibe attracts your tribe. Again, I get the same energy here coming up for Leo rising as I got for Leo sun signs. Structured organizations, but in this case I believe it's more about us becoming more organized and deciding to take a proper look at how we can improve our intuition, spiritual practices, how we can listen to our own guidance and start applying it more in our new projects, relying more on ourselves and the spirit, because Leos are awesome generally speaking anyway. They are extremely intelligent people, extremely hardworking, they are go-getters, and quite down to earth. I believe this is a time for us to focus a little bit more on the spiritual development, because we have to reach our full potential in that respect as well. So if you like, it is time for Leos in general, I would say Leo rising in particular, to become the true selves that they can be, and take it to the next level. Practically it's time to shift to the next level. We graduate, people, so let's keep that one up, and let's have a look at Leo moon. What is the guidance, what is the advice for those with Leo moon? A sudden change that cannot be avoided. It's not bad, it doesn't have to be bad, okay? It's just a change of situation. Of this one in particular seems to relate a lot to forcing people to stop holding back, to stop feeling discontent and having that kind of apathy and lack of clarity, especially when it comes to their emotions. I also believe they are supported energetically into becoming more emotional and in touch with their emotions, and being more communicative and more honest about how they feel and what they want in their personal life. So if you haven't been that kind of person, that kind of I believe this is partner, I believe this is very, very important for you to realize it's time for you to take a good close look at your approach to relationships and feelings in particular. I will ask if there is different guidance for men than for women, or if it all applies for both genders the same. Okay, men seem to have to pay attention to everything legal. If you have anything official, legal going on, you need to be very organized about how you're dealing with this, guys. It's not that you won't be able to come to the other end in a good way, but you might need proper advice, if you like, from so don't let this be, how do you call it, don't let it slip, and don't let go of a strong hold. You need to stay on top, and you need to stay in control. So you might need proper guidance, proper professional advice, because you might have to face some court dates, perhaps even trial, even signing documents. So a lot of official things, but and they can go in the right direction for you if you are paying attention and if you are prepared. So you really have to prepare yourself. You don't have to fret, you don't have to worry about it. You got to keep your cool, but you have to be well prepared. You need to have the proper backup. So anything legal and official, pay attention. Whatever documents need to be signed, whatever deadlines need to be met, whatever court cases, dates, court dates you need to be there for, do it, but do it properly, because you can't afford to mess around with this. Not that you would necessarily mess around, is not perhaps the right way of saying it. Just don't disregard it, don't take it lightly in respect of preparation. Let's have a look if there is any specific guidance for women now separately. Changes coming up, massive changes coming up for women, fast action, fast movement, things coming to light. I believe this is very much about love, exactly. So I was practically predicting my own card. So this is about love. Leo women, you need to change the way you think, act, feel about relationships, and you need to leave the past behind. You want things to go right, you really must start afresh with a proper positive view, being hopeful. Whatever happened in the past stays in the past. It should not and it shall not define your future. So I hope you find this useful. See you soon. Hopefully also with 2018 predictions near the Chinese New Year, just so we are different, not like you know, everything that's out there already going by Western astrology. Not that we disregard that, not there is anything wrong with it, but it's just going to be different timing, and it won't jam your schedule. You can listen about the new year at a different time when pretty much everything else has been already said, but you get hopefully a different and supportive, helpful point of view. Love you guys and see you soon.